is Chris Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
The Raiders are on. The Raiders are on.
And you understand he wants to get off the ball.
The Raiders and DeAnimal shit.
Right in front of him. He has to watch it move first.
And now they face a 2nd and 6 after the penalty. This is Carson. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
That boy Bo 1 and 4.
Here's Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Here's Carson. And able to get a couple as he's across the 40 to the 41.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half. And some of these
I'm going to use a different playbook when I play, what's it called?
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He's got Lockett. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Seahawks just an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
No surprise watching Marshawn Lynch scatter bodies as he runs, but I remember doing games of his at Cal, and I remember the moves, the jump cuts, the elusiveness, as well as the strength.
They run again on 1st down, Lynch. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like
no, what? How is that a face mask, bro?
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was
Oh, my God, bro.
The conversation post, Because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had
That's
to.
crazy.
After the penalty,
I don't know how that's a face mask.
It's 1st and 10. Now Carr. Coughed it up. And the Seahawks have.
So talk about Wagner? That's what I'm talking about, Wagner? That's what I'm talking about, Wagner?
So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early.
Know what Flo talking about?
You're so amped up.
I don't know what Flo talking about, boy, but my Seahawks fire.
You got to get used to it, though. You got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And a grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A very solid gain of 27. They go play action here on first down. Looking for Lockett, and it's
oh my God.
Docked out at the 10, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. That's now his second interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Now after the INT, it's Carr. He's going to sling this deep downfield. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Escaping the pressure right. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect.
Oh, he want to play gay. Okay.
Well, they went
I
for
see
the
how
big
he want to play.
there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Going deep here for Bryant. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
If there was one area that the coach emphasized in our pregame meeting, it was red zone offense.
In a sense I got from it, and I think you did as well, they weren't real happy with how they were executing previously, so they put a lot of time and effort into it, because getting points is paramount. Doesn't matter what you do otherwise, don't leave the red zone without putting points on the board.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Now it's Carson, and they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down in the backfield. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Now that was a good job by the defense swarming to the football. And you know it's no cinch that you're going to be able to get the ball into the end zone against them. They're number 2 against the run. So what's an offensive coordinator to do? Check your playlist.
On 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Tyler Lockett with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike for 6. We'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at his 4. And there is a flag.
Stop with the face mask, bro.
5-yard line. But who's this going to be?
God damn.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. The pitch out to Lynch, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. So add that tackle for a loss to the 2 that he had a week ago.
And you know what he's doing right now?
Smiling?
Yeah, definitely doing that. But he's also patting his guys on the back, his defensive front, because they're keeping him clean, meaning no one's getting to him as a blocker. He's able to run to the football, and the plays he's making, he's throwing them in the offensive backfield.
And his throw is incomplete.
He had a good game catching the ball at the backfield a week ago, and they're going to try and involve him in that way in this game as well. But you can tell scouting is taking over. They're making it a little bit more difficult.
Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense. Now whistles here, and I believe one of the Raider linemen might have been moving. So that'll back him up 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now, 3rd and long. Carr now to throw. Forced out to his left. Now he's going to go up top, over the middle. And this will be caught at the 30. And he
Oh my God.
23-yard line. A big play there. Carr to Nelson, 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. 1st down, the run with Lynch. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the 1st quarter.
The Raiders into the red zone for the 1st time. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this 1st quarter. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. He's going to get it running right. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Marshawn Lynch scoring a touchdown against his former mates. And the Raiders, they're within an extra point of tying this thing up. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So we're back to a one-point game now as the kickoff comes. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get set to go back to work. They're starting to put some space here. You know, 1st quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This 2nd quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now is.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
On 2nd down, Wilson. Flush to his right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. The intended target, Doug Baldwin. And that'll make it 3rd down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
They go play action now. Wilson. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Now a toss play. It's Carson. And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
They run it with Carson. And this will be taken across.
Oh, my God.
Territory. Good work to pick up 7 yards there. That gets them into a 3rd and 1 situation.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Got him.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. It's caught on the left side by Baldwin. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now it's Wilson. Looking for Baldwin.
Oh, my God, man.
At the 24. And right there at the 22-yard line.
This man, Russell Wilson, but that was a completed pass.
Interception number 1 on his career.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And this is caught by Martavis Bryant.
Man is playing so fucking gay.
Just shy of the 45-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
And Derek Carr just keeps improving. He can be dangerous not just inside the pocket, but as we see here, outside of it as well.
Kid born in California, played his high school ball in Texas, had quarterback written all over it. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. Eluding the pressure right. His throw
Look at this shit, man.
A pretty
Pick the
rocky start
ball
in
off.
this game for the guy throwing the ball. Already has thrown one interception.
Damn,
Almost threw a
bitch.
second one right there. All he's doing right now is giving the defense a whole lot of confidence.
An incomplete pass on second down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing now is Carr. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there. That brings up 4th.
That's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a first down. Threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points for how hard you throw the football.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Fighting him off. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny United?
No, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. Back with more after this. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Come on, let's go. 95, 95.
Wilson. He finds his man, Baldwin.
Oh my God.
9 that time.
I don't care how many times you tell the story, it never loses its luster for me. Doug Baldwin, undrafted out of Stanford, and plays like a #1 receiver should in the NFL. I don't care how you cover him. I don't care that his size isn't great. He's the one that typically comes up with the football.
Absolutely. His roots go all the way back to Gulf Breeze, Florida, where he's from, right on the water near Pensacola, and then, of course, to Stanford, and, boy, he's been good. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Again, Wilson. He hits Baldwin right side. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
They'll toss it out to Carson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now whistles and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. First carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. Now the Raiders are going to use another timeout here as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. The Seahawks on third down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is third down and 12.
Check 50, check 50. Right here, check 51, check 51.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Tahir Whitehead. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
On first down, Carr. Oh, that was dangerous.
Oh, my God.
Coverage almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on second down. Well, so they just got the football on an interception. They almost gave it right back the same way.
And, you know, when you look over to the bench after that type of a play, number one is pure relief. Didn't give it up. But it's not the coach you're worried about yelling at you. It's those guys on defense who just intercepted the pass who want to break over there. Hey, take care of the football, man.
And incomplete. He tried to leave it underneath. Nearly got picked. They may be lucky to have that one back. Third down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
The Raiders on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
It's always a goal, and it's really nice defensively when you can rally to the football and make sure there's enough contact to force an incompletion.
Force an incompletion and force another punt. Oh, they're on him too quick. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. As his guys
block that shit, pussy nigga.
And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
But they didn't have their normal cushion there in order to punt the ball away. It leads to a lot of anxiety for the team kicking the football.
Well, for the punter, you know that you've got to get rid of that quickly there. Not quick enough.
And also, not stepping behind you and stepping over the end line for a safety. That one gets blocked, and it's 6 points.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Raiders. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively.
I know you're not good. I'm fucking up too. But
I think we'll
you seen that block punt?
How much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
30 seconds remain in this first half.
I'm trying to think what you're talking about.
First and 10. Throwing on first down is Carr. Going deep here for Bryant.
Oh, he caught me.
A big play there.
caught me for a deep one. Fuck. You're going to get a field goal out of this. I ain't worried about it.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip
I know he playing gay as fuck. I know that much.
Attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Exactly 50 yards on that last play as they just go from 125 to the other for 1st and 10. Carr now on 1st down. Buying time to his left.
Oh, come on. I know that's me.
16 seconds now.
Oh, my God. I'm reading this puss-ass nigga shit, bro.
To that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the
Oh, you seen all them face masks I was getting, bro?
And a stoppage here. A timeout before this 3rd down play takes place.
How I'm tackling a nigga going backwards and they call it face mask?
Seconds to go in this 1st half.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Face mask?
Throwing his car on 3rd down.
Oh, he got me.
And this is
I let him loose. I let him loose. That was my fault. That was my fault.
In the final seconds
Oh,
of the 1st
man.
half,
I let him loose.
back within a couple of the lead.
I was following that man, too.
Now, what are we going to do here? Do you go for 2?
Either way it go, he was gonna probably score.
For 2. The analytics people probably want him to go for 2. I bet they kicked the extra point. We've got a whole 2nd half left to play.
Well, we get a look at it here, but hey, whatever the case, big-time play before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Tied the fucking game up.
And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it down. And they're going to be set up in excellent field position up past the 45. The Seattle offense now set to come back out on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Bro, this man is all on my ass, bro. I can't even run.
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading
That's
to break.
crazy.
As it's time now to send you back stateside to Orlando, Florida.
That was touchdown, too, if I already got a little separation from his ass. Fool standing up on me. Running all up on me like that.
Here in London, all to play for as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This is taken at the 3. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. 1st half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the 2nd half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
They run again with Carson. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air.
Everything's just going good for this fuck nigga, man.
Big runs like that, the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Escaping the pressure right.
Look at this. Russell Wilson overthrows the ball. Bro. Oh, my God, bro.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used the calculator.
Shit open, dog.
Just, but the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
Can't say that. He 4-1. We both 4-1.
On 2nd down, Lynch.
Yeah.
And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. So they get half of what they needed. It'll be 3rd and 6 upcoming.
But you've got to give kudos to your
You say
offensive
what?
line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Carr.
Look at that. Look how gay he's playing, bro. This man not even letting his plays develop. Like, what is that?
For an Oakland first down.
That's trash.
6 of 17 throwing the ball, only 35%, but he does have a 1st and 10. A 10th carry of the game from Marshawn Lynch. And
Look at that, bro.
Just outside of the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
And I know I could beat this nigga too, dog.
Second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ends up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them the hybrid combination defensive.
Look at this! Oh my God! Are you serious, bro?
And he'll be a little shy of the 25
Oh my!
the 26-yard line.
Oh.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does.
Well, Matt not on this fault nigga side, boy. I don't know what it is.
But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Oh, let's go, Wagner!
It's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker.
Let's go, Wagner! I thought he missed that.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm a
Woo!
from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football.
Let's go. That was me.
He's going to run.
Oh my God! I thought that boy dropped that hole. I thought he caught that hole. I'm on the 1 though. Fuck.
After the interception, here's Wilson.
Now we
And
ain't.
takes it over the middle.
Had to get up out of
They'll
there.
take
That's
this
it.
one up to about the 6-yard line.
How was this man? How was this man hurt? He had a severe injury the first time. It was high. Now he got a medium injury. Oh man, boy, I tell you.
But he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
From this vantage point, that seems like a pretty dangerous call, running a toss that close to your own goal
Man,
line.
slow, bro. That's the shit that all Flo's talking about. That's slow shit.
And maybe beat them to the corner and then turn upfield with a lot of yardage to run.
So a little more space to operate now. 1st and 10 from right around the 12.
All he doing is blitzing right now.
They go play action here on 1st down. Rolling to his right.
Oh, what's that? Yeah, unnecessary roughness. There we go. Huh?
I know it's an emotional game, Charles.
I know that fault nigga
You
mad.
get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches.
I know he
that's exactly
mad,
what they say
boy.
at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
And they'll run it here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
Well, when you got a guy
That's all I'm saying. You see me dropping the hat.
use him, and that's exactly what they've done on back-to-back plays here. Picked up big chunks of yardage, once in the air and once on the ground.
See how he playing with the DBs like that?
On 1st down, Wilson.
Look at this!
Another interception.
Oh my! I had that out route open, bro. This man Russell Wilson is trash. The line is trash.
5-yard line.
Oh my God, bro.
Had up last week in this
It's like
week now.
I'm fighting too hard to win, bro.
In this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, Is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game?
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. There he goes inside the 30. Wide open receiver complete. Solid gain of 18 and a Raider first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. Incomplete.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed. That ball had to be gotten rid of, otherwise he was going to get sacked.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Carl try it again on 2nd down.
Thank you, fuck nigga.
It's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 13.
Let's go. Come on, Shaquem. You gotta fight. You gotta fight.
He's on quite the interception run. He had 2 last week, another one here. Remember, he's not a DB, he's a linebacker.
But how many of those
man.
started as DBs and pumped themselves up into being linebackers? So the
Nigga trash, bro.
Right, the coverage skills and responsibilities are the same, and he is paying it off in a big, big way.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson.
Gotta run this man over, bro.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Wilson now off the bootleg. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. He got 29 yards that time.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They
don't
get that
they?
little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Welcome back now here in London. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down.
You see how I'm playing with him, right?
Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Seahawks are going to take the lead.
And that 3rd counter there gives them
I missed the field goal. How, bro?
everything that he's given them today.
How? Look how I kicked the field goal, bro. Look how.
But without him, they're not winning this game.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
This game broke, bro.
This is taken at his 4.
Oh, this game broke, bro.
The Raider offense now making their way toward the huddle. And 3 interceptions in this game. And I would have to think, I wasn't a quarterback, but number 4 is kind of, oh, you're like, oh, man, I can't throw 4.
No, what's interesting is, what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence that he's going to turn things around?
We'll see what they do. That's going to be
I'm gonna do it.
and incomplete. Right there in coverage, the veteran Cam Chancellor.
Right fucking now. It's not like I made a bad kick. The shit was right though. Makeable fucking kick.
The 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
6:37.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Carr. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. They'll run it. Here's Lynch, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Right back to him on 1st down. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Look at this. Are you serious? Marshawn Lynch, really?
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
My God, yeah.
And a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run.
Fuck out of here, boy. Shaquem Hill. You tripping.
For them to try and snatch a victory.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I know what he was finna try and do. He been trying. There you go.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't throw up the
I was waiting for him to throw that shit to Martavis Bryant. You know that shit was picked, right?
2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
He was throwing it to him too.
Because it nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Martavis Bryant, his go-to receiver.
Shotgun now for Carr.
That's what you get, fault nigga. That's what he gets, fault nigga, for trying to run that same puss-ass shit.
It's not one drop. It's not 2.
It's best to one rep. Man against that?
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Yup, he moved. Back it up. Back it up, fault nigga.
Moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Now Carr, gotta have this one. Flushed out right. It's caught.
Oh, yes, he didn't get it. He didn't get it. Thank you. Thank you, fault nigga, trying to play gay. Trying to play gay.
On downs. And out now come the Seahawks. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that kicks first.
Let's go.
And keeps the ball away from your opponent.
Let's go.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Partner, I think there's a lesson there. Some days you're just having a really tough time, and for the defense, today has been that day. But after that play, what do you learn? You can still make plays even when the other guy's having success against you.
On second down, Wilson. It goes as a loss of 6. And now third down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Now it's Wilson. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I remember when I was a kid and all I wanted was a nickel so I could get that soda down at the fountain. And guess what? The nickel came into play well. 5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the sacks.
Sodas were a nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel so I could pay the proper price.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Come on now, don't say that. Yeah, but this one's a little further back. And I did.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short,
That's
well right.
crazy.
And this score will stay right where it is.
I tell you, it's not easy kicking field goals in the best of conditions. Yet in a downpour like we're in right now.
All right, we need a play.
Much harder. And sure enough,
we need a
can't
play.
Convert here.
Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 42.
Yeah.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral-type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
What?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
That man is nothing like that, bro. He might try and show out because of you now, but he's nothing like that. Every time I seen him drop was never on none of this energy. That man be humble as fuck.
Now Carr throwing on second down. He'll dump it off complete to Lynch.
That man don't be on none of that shit. All that fault nigga this, fault nigga that. That man don't say none of that shit in person. That man don't say none of that shit in person, bro.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Carr gives to Marshawn.
Oh, this man Marshawn Lynch be just breaking off some of the most important tackles that I need.
It'll be second down.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete.
That was supposed to be a pick six right now. Going the other way.
And it's third down.
What? You know how that shit go. All he had to do is lift up his fucking hand. That shit was going the other way.
Really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here? Or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Back to throw.
He caught that?
In one-handed. What a great
Oh my God!
A good pick up there, 22.
In a 2-minute drill, we often talk about taking care of the
One
ball,
hand,
but
he caught that.
It's just a matter of who wants it more. How about him going up top on a 50-50 ball and taking it away for a big play?
Back to the ground, Lynch. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
Oh, my God.
And now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in the final stages. They'll run with Lynch. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. And now the Seahawks are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. They get it to him running left.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
They're driven back to the 8-yard
Let's go.
line. It's a loss of 2 now.
That defense helped, boy.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here.
He got to score. He can't kick no field goal.
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
6:37. Go, go. Yeah, 98's down. 58, 98. 808. Mr. Hunt.
He's back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
Let's go!
9 seconds
1 more play. 1 more play.
So this defense
1 more play.
shaky to start the
Let's
drive.
go.
Bottom line, they're
1 more
away
play.
from finishing it off.
They rocked him a little bit on this drive.
1 more
didn't
play,
they?
dog.
But as you and I both know, it's not how you start. It's
1
how you
more
finish.
play.
They have a chance to end it right here.
I should run like a cover 2. I can't run the same plays, though.
Likely the
Same
play
formation.
of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal.
6:18.
They'll look to throw.
Oh, he didn't get it. No. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. He didn't get it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Now they'll run it on the toss. And he is going to be stopped here at the line of scrimmage. And time is going to expire in this football game.
What you doing here?
Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire
When?
game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these 2 teams, they had fun getting dirty out there.
Oh.
Love the slop.
Did you check
Dog.
the forecast ahead of
Dog,
time?
you seen that, bro? I had to fight this man, bro.
But when I saw just a big blob of green on the radar, I said, okay.
I'm trying to tell you. Dog, you know this. Oh, my God, dog. That man was right at the 1, dog. Right at the 1.
Although not as much as the guys on the field. But let's face it, it's kind of fun to watch these types of games, isn't it?
It is. By the way,
Dang,
how
bro.
impressive is it that you travel
That's
with a
crazy.
laminator? I didn't even know there was a portable
That's
laminator.
crazy.
The things that you
That was a good win for me. Let me see if the Bengals ready.
So for the Seahawks, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And now it's off
And
to
I don't gotta
Heathrow
play
as
full
they
no
get
more.
set to fly back to the U.S. in a couple hours. Meanwhile, for Oakland, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And now they'll head to the bye week as they'll be back in action in Week 8.
That man had a bad game, bro. Russell Wilson had a bad game. 5 interceptions, bro. That man had 5 picks. Trash.
If the squad ain't with me, then it ain't right.
Hey, Grandma,
I can't get no love.
what you cooking today?
Yeah, what?
How you don't know? You been to the store today, right?
Come rub my feet. I went to the bank this morning and then I went to pay my bill.
But this man a strong safety. I got a +1 speed, +1 zone coverage. What is this? Oh, he had 88 speed now. He's trash. Let me see my punter. I ain't never get a punter on what you call it.
You said that's why pictures came in the mail today. Come by the season. You called me on the phone and you said you got some pictures that came from me in the mail.
Came in the mail. One is for you.
Okay, so where's that? In the room on the bed. Okay, so bring it up.
I think Bridget sent it.
Girl, give me the picture.
Go get your picture.
What you say, bro? Let me see. What Trey Flowers, he got what? What he got? He need one more, man. Trey Flowers slow as fuck. Oh, god damn. Surprised ain't nobody.
That's what they keep moving here. So where that's at, Cross City?
Like a little close like Hampton.
That's crazy, bro.
He coming close to home. Okay, your name on it? Yeah. That's not fun.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash coming in. Come get your man, Slim Booker bugging me. Just need a bag, quit all that jaw jackery. Don't even be that other one. He's bad about it. Watch what you saying, how that poppin' and shaking. This lazy, my posse keeping irate. We ain't the fool for the paper. Had a dream and I made it. El Camino on Dayton's. Bitches guess over baby. Put the bread on me. That on my bacon. Big it flat in the bacon. I might just roll out today. I might just roll out to Vegas. Head back to my old ways. Cop a roof on it. Look at me, baby. Look at me, baby. Don't I look like a million? I'm about to clean out the safe. Don't I look like somebody that just be body? All right,
Oh my god, dog! I can't believe, bro. I just had a dog fight, bitch. And I got a bye week.